Hello everyone, I am Christopher Cummings from the Frederick V. Pankhouse Center and welcome back to Cruise Line. For today's story, we're going to be taking a look at the band at L'Anse Creuse High School North and how their class has changed because of the current pandemic and what they've been able to accomplish in spite of that. Let's go. What comes to your mind when you think of band class? Some people might have a more negative viewpoint than you think.
You always get those kind of the movie depiction of just, the nerdy kids.
I think that a lot of people think that we're just crazy and we don't really, they think we're theater kids probably or something like that.
I'd say very nerdy, dorky, cringy maybe, I guess.
It's that one kid that knows everything, they think they know everything.
However, band class, particularly at L'Anse Creuse High School North, is more enjoyable than many people think.
But in reality, those are the kids that are going to be the most successful. Neil Armstrong is a great example of a nerdy band kid who walked on the moon.
I wish more kids knew about how actually really enjoyable it is, I guess, and it is hard work, but it's definitely worth it, honestly.
A lot of people do have passion in this. They actually want to go somewhere in life with this. It's not just for fun or to try something new.
They're having to problem solve, they're having to interact, they're having to do high-level critical thinking while they're playing every second.
But the class has faced some struggles in recent times due to the current pandemic.
COVID has been horrible for music programs across the country. We've been fortunate here to be able to meet and be able to play and sing. We're sitting, spaced out, so the kids, in general, it's hard for them to communicate back and forth.
The spacing, it makes it harder to hear people next to you and near you so you can hear other parts.
There's less people in the band because of quarantine, and it kind of throws off the balance of the instruments.
We do have to social distance, but I do find it very fun that we can still play, honestly, so that's honestly great. And we do have to still wear our masks while we play.
We've got covers over the bells to prevent any aerosols escaping. Doing music is no more dangerous than just talking.
With the mask, it's a bit difficult to be able to breathe because with blowing through your instrument, it's hard to breathe in the first place. So with a mask, it's definitely harder, but it's definitely worth it in the end because you're not getting sick.
We've only had one live performance so far. The marching band was able to put people in the stadium. Other than that, all of our performances have been virtual.
Personally, I didn't like it because it was less interactive than it usually is.
It was definitely difficult to keep up because sometimes notifications wouldn't go through, and it was hard when we had assigned pieces to play, it was difficult to play those pieces because you didn't have someone instructing it.
Despite all these limitations, the class is still able to offer students valuable life skills.
We do a lot of problem solving. We do kind of a lot of how do you get from point A to point B? And we talk a lot about leadership and stuff like that. And so it's not just what we do in the band classroom, it teaches the kids how to approach other classes.
It honestly really taught me about friendship and working together really good with people.
It definitely helps me with my focus, hand-eye coordination. I need that for what I want to do in the future, and it helped that greatly.
It definitely is something that I would want to go through with in life. If something else didn't work out, it's definitely a second opportunity that I can do.
You're going to be around some of the best kids that you've ever been around. Almost all of my band students still communicate with each other. 20 years down the road, the people that I talk to from high school are the band kids.
The LCN band may be down, but they're far from out, and who knows what kind of things they'll be able to accomplish once the pandemic is finally over. So, good luck to the LCN band. Can't wait to see what you guys can do. That's all for this edition of Cruise Line. Once again, from the Frederick V. Pankhouse Center, I'm Christopher Cummings, and we'll see you next time.